That was a pretty good cold start. Wow. She puts on a show when the camera's out. So anyways, welcome back to another video, everybody. Another day of combining to be done. So we're gonna get, since it's pretty windy out right now, so if we were to open up both this door and that north door at the same time, everything would actually have real airflow, and then everything would, well, the air would come in one way and out the other, and that would just blow everything back. Just blow everything out, like any papers or any other light stuff that we might have sitting in the shop, or blow, well, it could maybe blow all that away. I'd be okay with that. I'm already gonna have to leave, so I'm only done one load. I'm unloading the first load of the day, so I'm just gonna go park this at the headland, and then Dash is gonna have to run it back and forth and just do around and then dump and all that. So it's gonna be up to him now. I'm assuming he's probably not gonna film anything, so I'm not even gonna give him the camera, and we'll see if when I get back, if I work a little bit more tonight or not. But either way, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back. We're back. Back unloading. Actually, we just got done eating supper. There's Dad. Still running the grain cart. Just got back. Might run the combine here soon. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. But we're full sending. Okay, so I've actually been running the combine tonight. That's why I haven't filmed anything, because I never grabbed my camera and it was stuck in here with Dad. So I never ended up grabbing it. So, but now we got that 15-acre field done. Now we're gonna fill up this bin and probably have to switch bins tomorrow, and then get on the later planted stuff. We got a nice, really nice, perfectly square 40 we're going to, so yeah, that should be pretty good. And so we're just gonna get this unloaded, get everything parked and put away, and we'll I think we'll see, we'll probably end up seeing you guys probably tomorrow. Yeah, that works. Well, hey everybody, another day of corn combining. And I don't know if we're gonna get much done today, mostly because we're going to be moving on to our May planted corn, which is probably gonna be 2 to 3 more points wetter. And if that is the case, then we're gonna have to switch over to the bin next to this 20,000 bushel bin on the next one, because that one has heat that we can put on, so to be able to efficiently dry it. And this bin could probably dry it. It would take way too long though, and we'd run about that fan for, I don't even know a constant how long, but it'd be a while. And then so first we got to see how wet it is actually going to be, if it's going to be too wet to put in this bin or not. And if it's not, then we're just going to go until we fill up that bin, and then switch bins probably end up having to be tomorrow. And then once we switched over to that bin, that auger is gonna stay there until we gotta move a ways that way. Alright, dumping in the first load into the bin. I'm not sure what the moisture's reading, just told me to dump it into the same bin still. But look at how much bee swings or red eyes coming up out of there. Looks just like a fountain. I got the fan going to get some air through. It doesn't take anything for bee swings to get flared up. So any little air will just blow right out. That's a prime example of it right there. Wow. Okay, so I think we've finally found some good corn. Not that our other stuff wasn't good, but this stuff is a lot better than the other stuff that we combined. Because I just got on the radio and Dad just told me, hey, watch out for, you're gonna have to get used to unloading on the go slow. And I said, why? And well, then he just started reading off all of the yield numbers he said, or that he saw. We're seeing anywhere from 290 to 310. Most of the time. That's most of the time anyway. Look at him go. He's just putzing it. I guess we found the limits of the machine. I think we found the limits of the machine. Well, maybe it might start getting a little bit more relaxed, at least for us at least for me anyway. We got my mom in the combine, I'm in the 235, and Dad's pulling up in the 180 Magnum. So we're gonna have 2 carts rolling now for the rest of the night, I hope. So hopefully we can get as much done as we can, and it should be a lot easier for me since I don't have to keep up with 2 carts or keep up with just one combine with 1 cart and trying to get a set speed on the auger. That just doesn't work. Those are just a few things that just, they just don't work. Alright, so I'm gonna go up and check that bin because I'm thinking it's about full. Oh, that's open. That's not what we want. So we're gonna go ahead and shut her down for now, just to see where we're at. And also just to be safe, just to make sure that we're not going to run anything over the top, but exactly what we don't want right now. If you're really closely, you can hear the spreader going in there. Oh yeah. We are getting up there. I know for sure fit the rest of what I got and from down there into here. I know I can do that. See the spreader rolling up in there? Well, I think we're gonna be done for the night, but I think we're gonna try to fit this last cartload into there. I guess we didn't get that auger perfectly centered, because in order to get that spreader to spread evenly, you have to have the auger perfectly centered so it spreads completely level across the whole bin. Apparently it's squirted too far over to this side, because then that side where you guys saw, or you guys could see, would look like we had plenty of room, and then you looked over, and then you were to cover your hand on that side of the light and then look over on the other side, then you see it. So but we think it'll fit. I think it'll fit. So we'll see if it fits or not. I'm gonna get this unloaded, get everything unloaded, and then we'll see what we got for this. I know we're gonna have to switch bins after this, but oh well. Well, I don't think we're gonna switch bins now. I think we're gonna wait till the daylight. So anyway, we're gonna get this unloaded, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh well, hey everybody, it's the next day now, and actually it's 2 days in the future now. So we're gonna readjust our auger because the spreader is not spreading it center. So we're gonna adjust our auger first, get out to the field, hopefully finish that farm, and then open up a new farm for us tomorrow. Okay, and we're off to the field. I guess I'm gonna run the combine for a little while, and then once my mom gets here, she can take over my job. She's taking my job. And then Dad and I'll be running carts till we get the field done. Then we'll move right over there, and then get that field opened up hopefully tonight. And then tomorrow, if we get that field opened up, we'll for sure get everything around home done. And then we got 1 or 2 more fields that way. On my way to the combine. On my way to go get some acres done today. At least I hope. Hopefully we can get some acres done today and not break down. Well, that didn't take very long. Got a stripper plate that needs rearranged. So we gotta rearrange that now. Couldn't fix the deck plate yet. We don't have the right tools, on-field tools, but Things are going pretty good. Just giving her. First time I've actually ran the combine, had a camera with me for once, so pretty nice. But we're giving her. Good corn too. Look at her struggling. There she goes. She figured it out. You guys didn't see it, but she was struggling with. Well, you guys couldn't see it because this camera's dead. So this camera's dead, but she was struggling to get it out of park. I had to put it in park, otherwise it wanted to roll down the hill. So, all right. Well, everything's all fueled up now, unloaded. That field is officially done now. And now we're gonna head to a really, really nice, pretty much perfectly square 40, right west of here. So we're gonna open that up, get a spot to park these things tonight. Potentially, maybe open up the rest of the field, and/or maybe just get 2 cart loads, bring them back here, unload them, park them, and call her a night. I'm not sure exactly what the plan is yet that we're gonna do. But Mom's back in the combine. She's roading it back again since she's got a little bit of experience now. Hopefully it shouldn't be quite as intimidating for her. And yeah, so down there in the carts, we're going to follow her down there. She'll have to go in there first and open it up and all that. So, but look at that moon. Wow. Well, this isn't the most ideal thing in the world to do. But there is absolutely no one in that tractor right there. His dad's going to be opening up a piece in there. So once he gets a spot cut open, I gotta get out of this tractor, get into that one, move it, run back to this one, get it, and then move it back into the field, and then just keep going from there. Uh-oh. There's a car coming. Not good. Not good. We got a car. That's not good. We gotta hurry up. Get this tractor and that other tractor into here. Alright guys, so it's now the end of the day. I filmed quite literally nothing today. But since I didn't film much today, we're gonna cut her in tomorrow. We got a full day's worth of combining tomorrow, so we'll see you guys we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Oh well everybody, it's the next day now. And we're gonna be eating some corn for today. So kinda got my hands full holding you guys and holding my lunch and the drone all at the same time. Alright, so now we're gonna get the tractor start. This tractor, well actually the 180's already going. Mostly for the fact because, well, that one does not have a block heater apparently, or you can't plug it in for whatever reason. So that tractor, we just went ahead and started up that tractor, so we know if the battery was dead, we need to put the battery charger on it and everything. This tractor has a block heater, so all you gotta do is just plug into a regular like extension cord, and well, you'll be on your way. There we go. Perfect. Turn on my scale. Turn on my heated seat, because it's still fairly chilly out this morning. It was a wet morning this morning. So we said no combine at least till 9 o'clock. Well, it's 9:15. So yeah, so it's 9:15 still, and but it might still be pushing it. We don't like combining when it's super duper wet. But I mean, if there's a little dew on, that doesn't harm us at all. So it's just when it's really, really sopping wet is when we don't like the combine. First unload of the day, here we go. Got Mom all situated in the combine again, once again for the second day in a row. And I got that tractor warming up because that tractor has not ran yet so far today. So I'm just letting it warm up. Dad's covering my mom right now while I'm unloading. I would probably have that going right now, just have this set at a little slower speed, but since it's warming up, I'll just unload what I can and then get it going. So real quick, I want to show you guys what I mean by when I say this field is perfectly square. See that? Perfecto square. I got a memory USB thing in the back of the 700 now, so I can see all my coverage maps for my fields in this last spring and probably all the other times, and you can see, and it saves all the coverage So that's a perfect square field right there. I mean, it's literally a perfect square field. Either way you farm it, you're not getting any width or length with any direction that you farm it. So that is kind of interesting to me how that works exactly. But it's just it's supposed to be a 40. It's more like 38-ish acres, I think, when we put it into our field view stuff. So, but yeah, haven't done much here, but we're on a 6-row head, and we did a lot of fine-tuning settings and whatnot. And I believe that we finally got it figured out, except we lose a lot of our ground speed. So we're only able to go like 3 miles an hour, and the combine is not even trying. It's just very certain areas. If you're unloading on the go in certain areas, then it might pull down a little bit, but it's still not very much. So that combine is about the perfect size for a 6-row head. It's just the problem is to get it to look really good, you have to have it so that the combine doesn't even try, which is kind of bad, because no point in having a combine that big if you're not going to use all of its power to its full potential. But I mean, it ain't really that big of a deal. So, but Mom's got her auger out. I gotta go. You know, I think this might be the greatest thing I've had in my lunch all year. A candy bar. It's a Milky Way too. Not quite my favorite. Twix is my favorite, for anyone who wants to get fired up about what my favorite candy type is. But this is the best thing I've ever had this whole season. On the second to last field of corn. Of course, it's when it has to be. Unbelievable. But I love it. I love these things. They're very good. They're very good when you put them on other things too. So, I love them. I've eaten most of my other stuff. I ate my sandwich, I ate my snacks, and, well, I just gotta drink my drinks. But, yeah. Best thing so far this year. Well, we're starting to find the good yields now, boys. We're seeing 300s most of the time now, so can't go very fast. We're running about 3 miles an hour. You guys can't see that because Case's A-post displays are terrible, but not able to go very fast. But I know it's yielding better because usually we're getting about 21,000 over there in the different soil in this field, and now we're getting anywhere from 23 to 24. So 25 even sometimes. I've seen 25 once. So yeah, I know it's yielding better, and we're not unloading for any longer. The passes aren't any longer. Like I showed you guys earlier, it's perfect squares. So, but finally finding some good yields, which is good. We've needed to find good yields for a while. PTO still going up there. Hogs are dumping in to the bend. Moving grain. See that? Chimney's up and going again. Now the test. How full are we? How full have we filled up this bin in the last, well, technically 3 days, I guess. Let's just climb up here first. Okay, so it's at least probably a solid 2 rings full. I'm gonna guess it's probably 3 or 4. Combine him. You know, I don't really know that kind of vibrating. So I do believe this is going to be my last load for that field. There's about a little bit less than 24 rows left on that field, and it takes about 24 rows, so 2 rounds with a 6-row corn head to fill up a wagon load worth of each of these carts. So there's a little bit less than 24 rows there, so they should be able to fit that on Dad's cart by no problem, in theory. And so I'm just gonna stay here. When I get everything unloaded, I'm gonna call Dad and ask him if I'm gonna need to go back down there or not. I don't think I will have to, which I don't know why I would have to. Unless corn's been like 600 bushels the acre for some reason. And then once we get that field done, and then we're gonna unload everything, refuel the combine again. And I think we're probably gonna get moved down to to the last field. I don't know yet. I don't know what the plan is after we get this field done. We've been going pretty hard all day, or at least as hard as we can go all day. So it's been going good, going pretty good. Got my auger, got the grain cart auger set at a nice, slow, consistent speed. So I shouldn't need to get into it until it starts getting empty. It's starting to shake, so that means it's probably starting to get empty now. Well, they don't need me, so I parked my tractor over there, cleaned it out, waiting for a grain cart and combine to come through so I can crank this up for them, and then refuel everything and then move. Dusty. A lot of bee stings flying around there. I lost my grip. Pumping diesel. I don't know, we were a little bit below a quarter, so wouldn't have been able to make it very far if we tried to finish off another 40 acres for the year. Wouldn't have made it very far if we had it that much. Filling the tractor up with fuel. It was just kind of starting to get in the red when we last used it, so about time for a refuel. The old Vevor, I don't know how to say it. Portable 50-gallon fuel tank. Hooks onto your battery terminals and flip the pump on, and away you go, you're pumping fuel. Alright guys, we're moving that auger finally. And I say finally because, well, I didn't film any of it, but boy, there was a lot of bad stuff that just happened in the last 20 minutes. So, we'll go with the start. So I get in that tractor, I pull it off from the bin, I lower the auger, I do all that stuff. And then I lower it about all the way, and then Dad comes out, you know, we do all that. And we raise it up, raise the hopper all the way up, hook the safety chain on, so then the cable doesn't have to have all of the hopper's weight on it. It's mostly made for if you're road tripping it, like what we're doing. And the second we hook that thing on, we just hear a snap and a wham. Long story short, we did not put a pin in one of the pins that holds that arm mechanism in there, and I guess apparently we didn't. And somehow it reeled all that stuff up, reeled the hopper up, and didn't have one problem. It's just as soon as we hooked on the safety chain, it just whoosh. We made it. Look at that, beautiful. You guys recognize this place here in this site? Yeah, this was the last field of soybeans that you guys got to see. But this is the bin that we're renting, and I think it's like a 10,000 bushel bin or something like that. So we're not too sure how we want to set this up. Okay, so I think what we're wanting to do here is set it up so we're facing east-west, I think, and then just not even have our hopper even extended at all. So when Dad gets in with the 2-ton Chevy, because I think that's just where we're gonna have to haul all of our grain with from that field to here, which the field that we got to go to is 3-4 miles, if that, that way. So It won't be hardly anything to haul it, but it'll just take a lot of time because we probably won't have another person unless Reed's free. So maybe we can start combining it tomorrow is what I hope anyway. So one thing that kind of makes us nervous about trying to get this auger set up are these power lines right here. They end at this pole. I'm gonna assume this probably powers the bin too, which is my assumption, but we're gonna have to be really careful because if we're gonna need to come in more of an angle in order to really get what we want, because we want that hopper to be able just to swing out, and it is right smack dab in the middle of the driveway, or at least in the middle of the driveway, so then Dad can just back up with the 2-ton and just be perfect right there. So we just got to be careful with these power lines, but other than that I think we're pretty okay. So we just got to be smart about it, be smart, careful, and we'll be just fine.